with the Memorial Day reminding us about the men and women who fought and lost their lives for our country. I gotta remember one of them, that good friend of our daughter's, Sergeant William Bays. He was killed last year.
No, not last year, 2 years
2 years ago. Wow. Yeah, but Sergeant Bays, we've known Sergeant Bays since he was little. We've known Sergeant Bays since he was little. He lost his life 2 years ago out in Afghanistan when the insurgents infiltrated the area they were at. He was killed. But this is a creed that they live by. I'm an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. I will always place my mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough. Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills. I always maintain my arms and my equipment and myself. I am an expert and I am professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemy of the United States of America in close combat. I'm the guardian of freedom and the American way of life. I am an American soldier. That's a creed that our U.S. soldiers live by. There's creeds with other branches of the military, but that'd take up quite a bit of time if I went through all these. When we look at that, these soldiers, I'm also going to read another one here about the Christian soldier. We're all Christian soldiers in here. This one, I'm going to start having to act like D.I. I can't hear you! And it says, I'm a Christian soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team. Sounds pretty familiar, doesn't it? I serve the people of the world and live the Christian values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined physically, mentally tough, trained and proficient in warrior tasks and drills. I will always maintain my arms and my equipment myself. In other words, our Bible, correct? That Bible is our arm. We got armor of God for the, I'll go through that one in a whole other sermon. I'm an expert and I am professional. I stand ready to deploy and destroy the enemies of Christ in close combat. I'm a guardian of freedom and the Christian way of life. I am a Christian soldier. We're all Christian soldiers. This Memorial Day, we got to remember we're soldiers too. Soldiers for Christ. Well, our soldiers that died for us. Let's look at 1 John 3:16, not John 3:16. But he laid down his life for us. We should also lay down our lives for our brothers. Our Christian lives, or our old lives actually, we should lay down for our brothers. And live a Christian, exemplary Christian life. Our soldiers that fought for us. Didn't he? Hang on a second here. My clicker doesn't want to work. So,
Maybe you need to use the other one.
yeah, I don't know, where's the mouse? Is it back there?
What about this one?
Okay. I'll just use that mouse. More than one way to skin a cat. Or click a mouse. No, not that way, Rodney, come on, man. What do I do? What the heck is going on?
Does it have to point beyond?
I was sitting there and I'll come up with something else. This thing does not want to advance, so we're having real problems here.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah,
That's what I think they would be. I had the technical difficulties, but
real.
that's all.
Okay, I'll just have you do it that way. We getting three things, get one more. Liberty. One of many things the death of our soldiers provided us was liberty. Yeah, you can go just switch around to you if you want to just do it that way.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, liberty is by far one of the greatest, our liberty is one of the greatest in this country. We enjoy many freedoms. You know, to speak, to vote. In a lot of countries, you say something against your government, guess what happens? You sit in a prison for who knows how long. A lot of people have the right to vote. It had to slowly evolve over the years, but first it was just men that were voting. Then, of course, got to women, then other races got to vote. You know, what liberties do you cherish? I'd say one of the liberties I cherish is being able to worship God openly.
Amen.
Amen to that.
There are many countries, they gotta hide their Christianity because they'll get killed or prison. That is one of our biggest things. We have the right to openly express our Christian belief. I can open up my Christian faith to anybody I want to. And they got the right to not to listen to me if they don't want to. I've been turned away. I've been told people don't get lost. But you know what? Those freedoms didn't quite come freely, did they? They come at a great cost. And many of those people died. You know, there's those who died without the thought of a free country, but many did. They knew exactly why they died, to give us this great country that we have, the greatest country on earth, I believe. What country do you know of that if you disagree with your government, you can just get on the internet or something, just say whatever you want, say what your thought is, short of threatening their life, and not go to prison for it or face executions? Liberties came at a great, you know, all the liberties came with a great sacrifice, right? The driving, the nice teeth we have, everything, this sacrifice. That soldier, that sailor, that airman, that Marine that's in the field, they turned around, they sacrificed. They had that saying, all gave some, but some gave all of their life. I'll hit the next slide then, John. Second one, we got a security. Now back up for a minute about liberty. We have, Christ gave us liberty. Liberated us from our sin, didn't he? We have security in Christ, and also the security that our soldiers fought for. When you think about our security, you turn on the news, you know, when we go to bed at night, the safety of our own home, well, you know, while wars are being fought all over this world on foreign soil,
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about my cars being blown up, because sometimes they'll do that on their own. You know, but you know, we're not going to be facing bombers, are we?
No.
We are not going to be facing bombers out here. Missiles. We don't have to worry about missiles flying overhead. Cruise missiles going. You know, our nation, they say, has lost its stomach for war, but let that war rage in the streets, in the nations, our neighborhoods, on the home front. The bombs and shooting, kidnapping, beheadings taking place in this land, and we're reminded of the security, the safety and security we have. If you ever seen that happening here, that would definitely remind you of the security we have, doesn't it? If we had in other countries, that's happening. That doesn't happen here in the U.S.
No, it doesn't.
We have that security that was fought and paid for by our soldiers, just like we had that security of our heaven, of our place in heaven. We have security of our place in heaven because Christ died on that cross for us. You can kind of see the parallels of Memorial Day, but for our soldiers, and for a Christian, every day should be Memorial Day, right? Am I right in that one? I mean, I don't think it's too far of a stretch that every day should be a Christian. For Christians, should be Memorial Day, remembering what Christ did. You know, Christ gave us that liberty from sin, the security in Him. But He also gives us peace. He gave us great peace, didn't He? You know, with liberty and security comes peace. You know, like with our nation, the fact we're a nation that's still at peace is you know, we're oblivious to the terror and turmoil most people in the world face on a daily basis. A lot of people will take it for granted, all our freedom and liberty and security that we got thanks to our armed forces that we have out here. We don't see it on a daily basis. You go to some of these other countries and see people being beaten up in the streets, killed in the streets. You know, when you tuck your kids in at night, you know, you can thank a soldier. You know, that way that they can sleep at night in peace. Maybe relax on your front porch, a cup of coffee. Thank a soldier. You don't have to worry about friendly fire. But, you know, it's because they have given their lives that we can enjoy peaceful lives here. We do. That no one else on earth has like we do here out here in America, right? Now come to think of it now, all those things that we enjoy here that I mentioned, I think we have the peace of knowing that we always think about now with Christ. We have the peace of knowing He died for us. We have the peace of knowing He died for us, that we are His. We can't be taken from Him. There's like I saw something on Facebook, I really like it. I wish I knew who the author was to give them the credit for it. Only two defining forces have ever offered to die for you. One is Jesus Christ. The other, the American soldier. One died for your soul. The other one died for your freedom. You know, today, as we go to our invitation, we need to thank both of them today, right? Shouldn't we thank both of them? And we have our invitation today